Over the course of several weeks, waves of hundreds of thousands of butterflies make their move from northern Africa towards the European continent. Europe offers the butterflies cooler temperatures and ecosystems that are in full spring bloom. Painted ladies coming from the eastern Maghreb don't hesitate to take on the Mediterranean, which they sometimes cross in a single attempt, carried by favorable winds. Butterflies born in the west may be a bit less bold, and some choose to cross at the easiest passage, the Strait of Gibraltar. For the painted lady, the strait is no major obstacle. This famous rock, which marks the entry point to Europe, is only 15 kilometers away on the other shore of the Mediterranean. Only 3 days after their departure from Africa, the first butterflies have already reached northern Spain and Catalonia. The protected Garrocha Volcanic Zone Natural Park is an ideal environment for the butterflies to rest and recuperate as they replenish their energy. The painted ladies have already traveled over 1,000 kilometers, despite their flight appearing hesitant or random. That impression is certainly deceiving. This tireless butterfly actually flies very efficiently. The painted lady flies using 4 wings that are powered by extremely strong chest muscles. The butterfly, which only weighs 1/4 gram, has a full wingspan of 5 to 7 centimeters. These 4 large wings beat about 20 times per second, giving this ultralight insect the gift of highly effective flight. The wings are made of a transparent membrane that's covered with miniature scales, forming colored patterns that change depending on the side. There can be up to 600 scales per square millimeter, overlaying each other like tiles on a roof. These scales are hollow, which gives them a large surface area that's both light and resistant. These characteristics also mean that the scales can quickly accumulate the heat that's essential to the butterfly as it flies. Despite its fragile appearance, this insect is a very robust, high-performance flying machine. London's Royal Veterinary College is home to a team that specializes in studying animal flight. Richard Baumfrey and Masatero Maeda developed a tool that can be used to analyze how butterflies fly.
I'm just feeding him or her. Just studied and looking good.
Yeah, they're looking healthy and well.
Yeah.
One of the tools that we have here, and the one we're going to use today, is this small-scale wind tunnel. And we built it ourselves. Switch it on over here. When you switch that on, power gets delivered to these 4 fans here, and then it moves along and it passes through a gauze. So the honeycomb is to straighten the flow, and the gauze is to equalize the pressure across the cross-section of the wind tunnel. When it gets accelerated by the contraction cone, it comes out this end, beautifully laminar, smooth, coherent jet. And this is the environment just next to the outlet where we can fly animals and visualize the flow patterns that they're making. To visualize the flow, what we do is using this nichrome wire, which is like a fuse wire, and when you pass current through it, it gets hot. What we do is dribble oil, which we dribble down it like this. And when we turn the power on, if you could do that, Massa, what you'll see is that the smoke comes through. You can see the smoke bending around my finger.
Strings glued to the butterfly's back hold it in place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to turn the wind tunnel on.
The procedure is painless, and the strings will be removed after the experiment.
I think we can do better than that one, that's the thing. So,
Yeah.
am I in the right place now?
Slightly forward. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
3, 2, 1.
I'm just going to have a look around here. I'm just taking it out of the lights this time.
Yeah, good
Oh,
idea.
Beautiful.
Yeah, actually nice.
And the first thing that you notice is that these streaks at the top turn downwards,
Right.
and they get thrown down. That process generates a lower pressure above the wing and a higher pressure beneath the wing, and the result of that is that it accelerates air downwards. And by Newton's third law, if you accelerate something downwards, you experience the acceleration, the reaction upwards, and that's how the butterfly is generating its lift. In fact, when it wants to accelerate up, what it will do is increase the amplitude of the stroke. So instead of flapping like this, it will almost clap the wings together, and sometimes does clap the wings together at the top and bottom of the stroke. So that's how they would go up. And when they're settled into their long-distance migrations, they might choose to reduce that amplitude when they're in fast forward flight, which can save them some energy.
The Painted Lady's flight technique is incredibly energy efficient, which means this little insect has exceptionally high endurance. It can flap its wings for many hours at a time, all the while traveling at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Having arrived from Morocco 5 days ago, the butterflies have had time to recuperate and are now eager to resume their frantic journey. Ahead lies a seemingly insurmountable obstacle, the Pyrenees mountain range, which separates Spain from the rest of Europe. How will these frail travelers tackle this mountainous wall of rock over 400 kilometers long and thousands of meters high? Most painted ladies will avoid it altogether. They head towards the passage where it's easiest to cross the Pyrenees mountain range. Some travel east along the coast of the Mediterranean, while others travel west by following the Atlantic coast. The Painted Lady's itinerary often coincides with the main routes built by mankind for travel or communication purposes. Over hilltops, through deep valleys dug by rivers and along coastlines, these natural itineraries are used by butterflies and men alike. One of the butterfly's most studied migratory pathways follows the Atlantic coastline through France. It is difficult to predict when the butterflies will arrive, but some people know with great certainty where they will appear. Yves Lanceau and Nathalie Truchet, two naturalists passionate about the Painted Lady's migration, are often waiting for them. They only capture butterflies to admire them.
Look, there. I'm going to try to catch it. Let's see. Is it a cabbage white or a green-veined white? Look.
It's an enormous cabbage white. Those black spots mean it's a female. Shall we release her? Go on. Don't move too much. There. Bye.
I see flying over there.
That's a nice area.
Yes, with lots of flowers.
Excellent.
That's a painted lady, right?
Yes, that's a painted lady. And I missed it. I missed the painted lady. Migrations take place through these migratory corridors, which are not very big, usually 50 or 100 meters wide. If we wait perpendicular to the corridor, we can actually count how many butterflies are going by. Usually there's a few each minute, sometimes as many as 1 or 2 every second.
There, I got it. Yes. Their colors fade from brown to orange with hints of red. They travel thousands of kilometers, and even though this one was probably born here, its mother is most likely from Morocco. It will presumably continue north, which is really amazing.
The painted ladies that have completed the first part of their migration now begin to reproduce. It's the second generation butterflies that will continue the journey. This clever strategy means the butterflies recolonize every European country they cross. Here, the parasitic wasps are rare and food abundant. The conditions are perfect for reproduction. A brief nuptial parade precedes mating between the male and female, facing away from each other. As soon as her eggs are fertilized, the female flies away to find a good plant where she can lay them. She carefully chooses the habitat for her future caterpillars. The egg is minuscule, barely over 1 millimeter. Laid on the upper side of a leaf, the egg is very vulnerable. It often falls victim to predators like this bug larva, which can drain the egg in a single sip. The rare survivors only need a few days to hatch. The tiny caterpillar that emerges quickly begins searching for food. Caterpillars have voracious appetites that drive consumption of as much food in as little time as possible. When the caterpillar's skin becomes too tight, it molts. It sheds its skin 4 times before entering the pupal stage. In just 10 days, the caterpillar quadruples in size and totally changes appearance. Extremely vulnerable, it builds a shelter by folding a leaf over itself and attaching it with silk threads produced by its mouth. This disguise keeps it sheltered from predators and the rain.